Hey gang, welcome back, and this week we're going to test out some new kit. The new Simplex Plus, and we're going to do some water hunting with it here in Chautauqua. I've got a wicked bad ear infection, so we're going to focus on what it's like to wade with this machine, which is like primary, right? Let's check it out. Okay, I'm going to show you a few things here, so you just hold this real quick. To turn it on, you can see it's updated to the latest version 2.76, and up here you'll see I'm in Park 2, which is supposed to be shallower, I guess, than Park 1, and these things here are notching. So what I'm doing is I'm going into settings. I'm going to go over to my discrimination, and I'm going to move the arrow up here, and by pushing this I can discriminate out that signal. Now I've noticed you don't want to do this while it's moving or on anything. You might want to do it up in the air. I'm going to notch everything to 55. These are in 5 increment spreads here, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Because everything lower I find than 55 is basically like a foil signal or worse. It's not worth in the water for me to dig that up. So we're going to hit everything from 56 and upwards. So we're going to hit everything from 56 and upwards. Now, some other settings. I had it on 3 the entire time. I left the ground balance alone. Iron audio I left alone. I had it on F2. No wireless, none of this. This is just on for the test. This is your backlight setting, so you can see what I'm doing. This is your front-facing flashlight. So I was running my sensitivity between 3 and 4 during the entire test, and that's the settings I had. This one's a good solid hit. Let's see what we get. Ah, there it is. So just like a Deus, these signals are 79.80 for a copper penny, somewhere in there. It's a little bit all over, but stable at 90 to 91. Assuming that's like a dime signal. Got what looks to be a clad dime. So yeah, 90 to 91, clad dime from 99. Alright, so I've changed from, I was using beach mode, to Park 2, which is supposed to be shallower, I guess, than Park 1. It's definitely hitting targets a lot easier. I like that. So let's see what this 72 to 76 is. Look at that, it's right on the surface. There's a penny right there. We'll take that. Let's check, because that was low compared to the other penny. Nothing, kind of like a foilish signal. But it's loud and proud. So, what do we got? Ah, bottle cap. Good to get those out of the swimming area. Right, here's one. It's like high 60s, low 70s. Ah, there we go. Oh, look at this. So the Simplex finds its first old coin. It's an Indian from 1894, it looks like. That's awesome. Look at the condition of it. I mean, it's worn and a little bit pitted, but that's phenomenal. And 90 signal here, probably a quarter. Looking like it. There we go. This one for the scavenger hunt. Underwater 1976 bicentennial quarter. Low 70s on this one. Sounds just a hair deeper. Try scooping her. Yeah, I see something there. Look at this. Coin. What kind of coin? I'm like, what the heck is that? It's a Canadian penny. They don't make these anymore. 83. I just want you to see this, like, see how low I am in the water. Water's constantly splashing the speaker, but it doesn't matter. I could submerge this thing. Like, let's submerge it more, right? The speaker immediately is back up and running, which is a huge improvement over like the Equinox, which is as soon as it gets wet like that, the speaker stops working. So another coin. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be another Zinkin because it's so low. Yeah. Okay, let's wrap up the find super quick, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about my thoughts on the Simplex and some features that it has that I appreciate. So, we got a lot of quarters, a lot of pennies, some dimes, no nickels, which is kind of sad, because I do like finding nickels. Obviously, my favorite find of this hunt was this 1894 Indian. I love how these coins come out of the water. Canadian penny, did get somebody's house key, maybe a license plate off a kid's bike. I don't know. This is just to show you that this machine, I did dig a lot of targets with it, you know. You can see you will find some trash, but you're also going to find a lot of good stuff too. So depending on what kind of area you're in, you might be able to really fish out some good deep targets like these old coins. So let's move on. One definite perk to this machine is this rubberized grip. It makes it an absolute pleasure to hold this thing in the water. Here's a little perk though. This has, much like the Deus, these cam locks. So you can collapse this machine down so that it's very short, which is handy if you're diving underwater. You know, you can have it right up near you, be moving around. I do like that a lot, so that's a nice feature. This little thing here, this to me is a drawback. You can see how it has the headphone sign on there, and it's like a proprietary Nokta jack versus what most other machines use, which is just an RCA jack. So I don't like that because, quite honestly, I don't want to have to buy specific headphones for every machine I own. Would I buy it again? Absolutely. You know, for the $254, I would absolutely buy this machine again as a water machine. Especially if my goal was to wade, maybe get neck deep, something like that, snorkeling. This is pretty much the perfect machine for it, I think. It's not going to replace my X-Cal, but my X-Cal's for diving. I hope you enjoyed the review of this product, and I think we're going to keep using this one in the future. She's great. Hope you have a great day.